Yo, so this is the ribs my wife can't stop asking me to make. This must be some like delicious shit, you know what I mean? We've got my man Sam, the cooking guy. My man's one of the best. Like, bro, when I get to like, cause I already know I'm gonna be rich, but when I get rich, yeah, I need to hire this nigga to cook for me, bro, cause be looking so delicious. Ah! Anyways, let's get into it. That honey butter, like, bro, who decided to make honey? Now I'm talking too much. Let's just get into
When
it.
your wife of 1,000,000,000 years asks, pleads, no, begs for you to make her favorite smoked ribs in the world, hey, what are you gonna do?
That looks delicious. Bro, see, I told you this guy can cook anything. Did you see that?
You're gonna make them. Because if you don't, you get your, well, look,
If you don't
I've been
mind,
married
please subscribe.
36 years.
I'm already subscribed.
Because I
Am
know
I?
how to say,
I don't know.
yes, dear,
But
you
hopefully
got
I am in it.
It's not like that. But I do believe you got to get along in a relationship. One of my brothers told me years ago of his own marriage, if something means more to his wife than it does to him, why fight? I don't fight. And I'm the less picky one. I'll eat anything. Some fajita
Facts.
thing that's been on the turn deal at 7-Eleven for 6 months.
Bro, like, people actually don't like food. Like, my brother, he doesn't eat peanut butter. Like, he doesn't eat anything with nuts in it. And I know y'all are gonna make that to seem out gay, but you know what it is? Bro, you know I've realized people who be like pause or say pause that's gay, be the actual ones gay. Cause like, why are you thinking about that in the first place? Like, I low-key clocked it. Like, I thought I was the gay one because I would say stuff and then people would be like, oh, pause. I'm like, really deeping it like, my nigga, you're the gay one. I wasn't thinking of that shit. Anyways, man, let's get back into
Give me
this
a couple
tasty
cocktails
thing.
and a blunt, and that thing will go down in 2 seconds. Forget the cocktails and the blunt. I
Wait,
just
did
like
you say
that
a blunt?
blunt deal at 7-Eleven for 6 months. Give me a couple cocktails and a blunt, and that thing will go down in 2
Yes,
seconds.
he knows
Forget
about
the cocktails
blunts.
and the blunt. I just like that convenience store food. By the way, way better in Asia. Boys, right? Oh, yeah. Way better in Asia. 7-Eleven, this country, get it together. Go to Japan and Korea, see what they do, then come back here and do it. I've buried the headline. Here's the headline. We're making ribs. Yes, for Kelly. But also
I need to
the
get,
other day,
bro, I need to go to Japan. When I get rich, bro, I keep on saying when I get rich because people don't believe, but I know I am. But yeah, I need to go to Japan when I'm rich. Now, actually, I need to stop saying it because, yeah. But anyways, I need to go to Japan. You know what I'm saying? Japan.
I said, boys, what will your final meal be? And Chance said,
Ribs for sure.
ribs for sure. So we're doing them. Here's the deal. You make
Ribs,
a rub,
ribs,
they go
ribs.
on. You smoke them for 2 hours. Then you wrap them for
You
an
smoke
hour.
'em.
And then you give them a half hour or so sauce to get sticky, tacky, caramelized, and beautiful. Who wants to go? Ready?
Go.
Love you guys. Let's go. We begin with the rub, and the rub looks like this. 3
The rub.
tablespoons of brown sugar. Love brown sugar. This is a combination of sweet and hot, and the hot comes in the form of chipotle chili powder. So we want like 3 tablespoons of this. That didn't look even, but that looks good to me now. And then we
Bro,
need
this
some
nigga
cumin,
uses his
garlic
bare
powder,
hands.
Recipe below, by the way.
Bro, I know I
Some
use my bare
paprika.
hands in the
Here we
kitchen,
go.
but why
Kosher
does it
salt
look
and
so
pepper.
unhygienic
This
when
we
he
will
does it?
mix. Make
What
a
the
ton of
fuck?
this. Keep it in your pantry. It's real good. I'll bust up those pieces with my fingers as I sprinkle. But now to the ribs. And here's what
Now
we're using.
to the ribs.
St. Louis style ribs.
Damn.
Now, you would
The way
recognize
it
these
just
as pork
slapped.
ribs, and St. Louis style has them being trimmed of some cartilage and little extra tips to level them up and make them beautifully rectangular. And these are nice. I could have got 2 that
Oh, now I want ribs. Fuck, why am I watching this late at night too? Oh, now I feel like some ribs, some bones on my days. Yeah, well, hey, comment down below what you want me to react to. What gaming video do you want me to react to? I'll react to it.
were the same size. I don't know why I didn't. But here's what I want
Oh.
to do. To prep them, I want to get rid of anything extra. Like this extra fat here, I don't really need. So I'm going to cut this off. Okay. This here, I can see I'm not going to want. So, I mean, look, a little bit is fine, but some of this.
Damn, that's tough.
You know, these are actually not too bad. I think the barbecue championship guys use St. Louis style, or they cut them themselves because they're even. And when they put them in their box to give to the judges, their turn-in box, they all look the same. The other spare ribs, pork back ribs, they're all different sizes. That's not going to make anybody happy. So this here, we can clean this up. Look, you be as anal as you want. I mean, I don't really mind it. A little bite of fat's kind of good.
Until the
This piece
end,
right
part
here,
2 on TikTok.
Some people like to cut this guy off by itself and then
Say
cook it
no
separately.
more.
I'm okay. I like it here. I mean, you wouldn't want to cut it off and throw it away. No way do you want to do that. And then the other thing we want to do is try and get the membrane off. And you can see it starting to come up here. And what will help here will be a paper towel. We use one towel to hold like this, and then one towel to grab this little edge and pull. And as much of that as you can get off is better. It's not the worst thing in the world if you leave it on.
That the membrane thing doesn't matter in the past? I feel like people have commented that.
Look,
Bro, I know what he means. Bro, I've had ribs with the membrane part. Bro, it does not make it taste juicy. If you remove that membrane part, it makes it like all the flavors nourish and integrate into the meat. The membrane, it's just there for no reason. Like, please remove it. Please listen to Sam, the cooking guy. He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
I never took it off. And I'm showing you that it's an option if you want to. I do think it makes eating them a tiny bit easier, but that's okay.
Boy,
See? All right.
see how strong it is? Why is membrane so strong for? Wow.
Oh, I had gravy on my nose that you didn't tell me about. It's gonna be great. You know it's gonna be great. But it's gonna be even greater because we're gonna make this little beefy Guinness onion gravy on my nose. Great.
Damn.
There's two of you behind the camera staring at me almost all the time. All right, let me do this one quickly and then we'll be on our way to seasoning.
Bro, that knife looks so voluptuous.
The only weather chat here should be whether to get this or this. Because right here is no place for ordinary.
All right, with our ribs trimmed up about as much as I'm prepared to do, somebody will piss all over me for not doing them better. But you know what?
Mustard.
Not me. You do what you want. We're gonna.
Bro, you know I love when people, you know them deluxe ass dishes. I love when people put like a random ingredient. For example, like you're making chicken, yeah, and someone adds apple cider vinegar to it. Like, I feel like it just makes it more enhanced and sophisticated in the derogatory of the meat. Yeah, I'm gonna just clear it.
We're gonna add some
Don't mind what I
mustard
just
as
said
a
right now,
binder. Look,
please.
if you didn't want to use
Oh my
mustard, and by the
days.
way, these will not taste mustardy when we're done. This just helps. the
Yeah, like
seasoning
it
stick
just-
and not fall off. You could use mayo here. I've done it before. You could use a tiny bit of oil.
Mayo?
I've done
What?
that, but I think mustard is a great.
Mayo
thing.
is
So
dragged.
now we'll just sprinkle. We'll give some love to this backside, the bottom. Backside sounds weird, but mostly onto the meatier front. And I know I say rub, and it's universally a rub, but we're not really rubbing. It'll come off. We're patting. Mustard.
Oh my god,
On we go.
it looks so nice.
Don't forget the sides. And you put it in a shaker if you want. I'm good this way. Okay, these are set, looking nice. You can do this in advance. Give it an hour if you want. I don't. I'm gonna pick these guys up. We're going right over to the smoker. And on we go. Here's 1 and 2. Smoker's at 275. See you in 2 hours. And at the end of 2 hours, we
2
have...
hours,
Ooh.
God. Oh my god. I might not. This actually looks so good. Bro, why did I watch this at this time? I'm such a dumbass. Oh my god. I'm so stupid, bro.
Magic looking ribs. But wait, we're not done yet. There's more, much more. So we're just gonna take them off. Lovely, lovely. Boys, to the counter. Yes, they look gorgeous, but they're about to get gorgeouser. Pay attention.
Say
This is the
word.
wrapping stage. So
Yes,
we take heavy-duty
Sam.
foil like this. We give our foil one quick little spray down the middle. Then we top that with 4 pats of butter. Look, the spray thing is definitely optional, but I find sometimes when I go to pull the foil off, it sticks, and I don't want the rib sticking.
Yeah, you
On
don't
top
want
of
that.
the butter, we will follow it up with some honey, and I'm using hot honey because I can and I should. And no, it's not so.
Bro, bro, I would actually put my lips in between each butter cell and just submerge it with my mouth. Oh my goodness. That looks
So
too
hot that it'll burn you.
delicious.
It's just gonna make it more delicious. Now we take one of the racks, we go face down on top, and you know the butter's starting to melt. Oh, is this gonna be great?
Damn.
Max goes, I've never seen this. Should I have cleared this with you in advance?
No, I'm saying, why have I never seen this?
I don't know. And now I'll give it one more wrap. I don't always, but I had a little poke of a hole here, so I want it tight because they're gonna steam inside this little package. There's one duplicate
like
on
fresh
the
pussy.
other rack. All right, back to the smoker. Up we go. On we
There's
go.
no
Face
way.
down. And we shut. So they've been on 2 hours. They're now going to be on another hour. Then we unwrap them, brush them with the barbecue sauce we're now about to make, and they get about another 30 minutes. There's a
Make
version
America
called
cook again.
3, 2, 1.
Yay.
It's a 3 hour smoke and 2 hours wrapped, and then 1 hour, unwrapped with sauce. So this is really like 2, 1, and 30 minutes. So it's more than half is short. Is that right? College boy, probably.
Yes.
More than half is short, and I think just as damn good. I do. All right, barbecue sauce, and then
Bro, why is this guy shouting at me? Cook food in it? What's wrong with you, bro? Shouting at me for no reason. Bloody hell.
here's how we make this: a bowl, and this is now store-bought
Wait,
barbecue
he's not.
sauce.
Bro, I thought the butter and the honey was the barbecue sauce. This guy's making more sauce. Oh my god. Bro, this is gonna be the ultimate barbecue ribs.
Going in,
I need
it's
to make
very
this at
plain.
home.
Very plain. And I know, couldn't I just use this, Sam? You could, but don't, because what you're about to do is going to be much better.
He's
Now you get some
enhancing
brown
the
sugar.
sauce.
The brown sugar
This
goes
guy's
in.
a goat. This guy's a goat. Goat status. Bro, tell me who in the world buys barbecue sauce and then enhances it? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? That does not make sense, but he's a chef.
To that,
He's
maple
mastered
syrup
it.
from Canada, please. Support my home people. These are
Maple
Chipotle chilies.
Oh
They're
my
smoked, they're
God.
fat, they're in adobo sauce, and we want this. So
A
let's
Weber
chop
sauce?
up 2
The
of
fuck?
these, maybe 3. Because of all the sweetness in this, you don't have to worry about it being too spicy, but it will add a little heat and a little smoke. These go in.
Damn.
Mix. And look, do this a week in advance if you want. Just stick it in the fridge. This is ready when the ribs are ready in that 1 hour time period. And after an hour, that's so anticlimactic. It's terrible, isn't it? But here's what you got. Oh, look at that liquid.
Bro, the ribs look so gullible. They actually look so gullible. Oh my goodness. Fuck. No.
Ooh, baby. Oh my goodness. And now, gently, gently. They're beautiful. See the pullback on the
Damn.
bones. That means you know it's almost there.
Bro, how do you make
These
ribs
guys are
like
gonna
that?
go
I've
on.
actually tried to
This,
make
the
ribs,
other
but
one.
to that level and
Boy.
conditioning.
Look at
Oh,
what's
oh.
going on here. I'm telling you, do you need it any more tender than this?
Yeah, they're too tender.
Smokes.
Oh my.
Okay.
Plus the sauce too. Oh, he's actually a goat. How'd you make a masterpiece like that? What the fuck?
Those guys are there. And now comes the only other thing you have to do. Is we got to get some sauce on them. We haven't changed the temp on the grill at all. But this sweet, sticky part is when it's going to get all tacky. And that's what you want. Not tacky in a bad way. Not tacky as in wearing ugly clothing to a wedding.
Yeah,
Tacky
what do you mean
as
by
in
tacky?
Sticky. So paint
Oh.
them away. I sometimes do the bottoms. I sometimes don't do the bottoms. I'm not a stickler for that. I'm okay like this. We're still at 275.
Man said
It goes
paint them
down.
away.
We're getting about a
Why
half
is
an
he
hour or
using
so.
such
And then
deluxe
Chancey.
words?
And here we are. Wow, it's been a half an hour. Sticky, tacky. Once again, not in a bad way. Here's the deal. Digital instant read thermometer. You
Damn.
want to check this. Really what's important is, are they tender? And generally speaking,
Bro, they
for
look-
barbecue
they
people
actually
can tell
look
you you're
so
looking for ribs
tender.
to be 203 degrees. Well, that's fine, except do you have to be that exact? I'm thinking anywhere like 199 is good. Let's look in here. Let's see what we got. Take a
Oh
look,
my
203.
days.
204, could I be any happier than that? I don't think so. It's not quite there. 197, I'm good there. This guy, there you go. I'm happy. Let's take these guys off. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Oh my.
I like that little bit of bend, but they're not falling apart, which is not a terrible thing, but
Bro,
come on.
I need
All
those.
right, so let's take them off
I
and
actually need those.
set them down.
Who can hire this guy? Is this
Oh,
guy
sorry.
hireable?
Okay, so what are we gonna do? What do I say? Something comes off a grill, gets one more little brushing.
my
Can you have too
God.
much? No, you can't have too much. It was rhetorical. I answered it myself.
Bro, I don't know what to say. I'm too excited. I think it's the dopamine rushing through my brain, saying I need barbecue ribs right now. Fuck! Why did I watch this? Oh.
When the sauce goes on something hot, it just accentuates the smell, makes it great.
Accentuate the smell.
Last thing we're gonna do. Remember our little seasoning?
Nah, the word, I'm telling you, the words are making it worse. Accentuate. Paint it with barbecue sauce. Like, who does that? Oh my god.
Fairy dust the top of these guys, just to remind ourselves
Fairy
what has
dust.
happened here. Trying to work
This
on
guy's using too much words.
lowering camera.
My
There
brain,
you
my
go.
brain, my brain.
All right, guys, that is all she wrote. Glossy, sticky, tender, gorgeous, and I'm quite
Stop!
certain they're about to be delicious. Well, there ain't nothing left to do but get in and try these.
I don't think I
They
wanna
look
watch this
fake.
part.
Have you seen those Japanese food models? Plastic that sit in the
Whoa, pause. I've never seen the nigga cook dinner and say, oh yeah, my food looks fake. Like, have you ever heard Gordon Ramsay say, oh, my food looks so good, it looks fake? Please be serious, bruh.
restaurant windows. This is what that looks like. But you can do this. Look. Well, there you go.
Oh my
Knew that was gonna
god,
happen.
that's no joke.
Cut some. And you know, here's the thing.
That's
the one
so
thing about
dragged.
St. Louis style ribs that I'm not necessarily a fan of, it's this little weird bone here.
Oh, does each rib have it?
Yeah, you can see if I go like this, it runs that way, but I don't care. I got all this good meat here. Oh shit, that's hot. Okay, let's do this. Ow. I mean, come on. Come on. Could you ask for anything prettier than that? No. Huge flavor, beautiful smokiness,
Oh
sticky
my
tacky,
God.
little hint of the chipotle that's in this. It's a
They
perfect
look so
combination.
good.
That rub with that sauce, smoked the way we did it. Not 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 30.
I want
There you
some
go.
ribs.
2, 1, 30. Holy
I want
smokes.
some
Chance
ribs.
you're gonna love these.
Thank you for having me.
Ah.
No lying.
To me, that is the best food that you could possibly have. So I don't know how anyone else would disagree.
Can I tell you something? I'm starting to rethink my final meal. I know I said it would be a Benedict, but geez, this good? Insane.
All right, enough. I want to try it.
This guy said this good, don't kill me.